we want to graph the following. So what we're going to do, and we want to state the domain and range. I notice on the first one, we're x minus 2 and plus 5. So I'm going to move my graph to the right 2 and up 5. So that means when I make my table for x and y, since I'm moving to the right 2, I'm going to start at 2. 2 minus 2 is 0, and 0 plus 5 is 5. I can put 3 in. 3 minus 2 is 1. The square root of 1 is 1, plus 5 gives me 6. If I do 4, the square root of 4 minus 2 is 2, and the square root of 4 is 2. 2 plus 5 is 7. Now the problem is if you do 8 for x, you get a decimal, which you can do decimals. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I want to try to do is look ahead and what has a square root that's a perfect square? Well, I know that 9 is a perfect square. So if I put x as 11, because 11 minus 2 is 9, the square root of 9 is 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. That should be enough points for us to graph. So I'm going to start here at 2 and 5. And then 3 and 6. 4 and 7. It looks linear to start with. But then we're going to go all the way to 11 for my next. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 and 8. So my square root function looks like that. Now my domain, I'm going to say x is greater than or equal to 2. My range, notice we're starting at 5, so y is greater than or equal to 5. We'll do the same thing on the next graph, except I didn't put numbers on your grid, so you just kind of sketch it. So I look inside. On this one, notice x inside is going to move to the left 3, isn't it? Because x plus 3 equals 0. So x equals negative 3. So I'm going to start here with x and y at negative 3. So negative 3 plus 3 is 0. The square root of 0 is 0 times negative 2 is 0 minus 1. So I'm at negative 1. I can put in negative 2. Negative 2 plus 3 is 1. The square root of 1 is 1 times negative 2 is negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. Then I know the square root of 4. So what value of x would put 4 on the inside? Well, that would be positive 1, wouldn't it? So 1 plus 3 is 4. The square root of 4 is 2. 2 times negative 2 is negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. I think I messed up there. Let's try that again. Negative 2. The square root of 4 is 2 times 2 is negative 4 minus 1 is negative 5. Sorry about that. Did the arithmetic wrong. So you get negative 5. Okay, what inside would make x, the inside 9? Well, that would be an x value of 6. So 6 plus 3 is 9. The square root of 9 is 3. Times negative 2 is negative 6 minus 1 is negative 7. That should be enough points for us to graph. So I'm going to start at negative 3 and negative 1. Then I'm going to go negative 2 and negative 3. 1 and negative 5. And then 6 and negative 7. And then I'll graph my square root function looking like that. So my domain, it starts at negative 3, so x is greater than or equal to negative 3. Because of that negative 2 in front, notice we flipped it over the x-axis. So my range starts at negative 1, so I'm going to say y is less than or equal to negative 1.